You are about to enter the Red and Rev Sports Show experience. Get ready for some real sports talk from some real sports fans who were real sports athletes who have sports knowledge.
What up? What up? What up, everybody? Welcome to the Red and Rev Sports Show featuring your boy Coach once again for episode 395. We back at it again, y'all. Boy, I thought this week was gonna be kind of slow. Man, I tell you, we don't have some folks talking this week. What we gonna get into this week, man? Well, we got World Series started up. We got the Game 7 from the ALCS we probably want to talk about. NBA season has started up. We're gonna give our preview on that. We got NFL and college picks, of course. Former NFL running backs getting in trouble and all kind of crazy stuff going on. We got the Jets owner speaking out. We got Russell Wilson versus Sean Payton. NBA arrests. I swear the NBA don't turn into the episode of The Sopranos. We got some updated information on the Braves managers. We got this and more. Not gonna waste any more time. It's your boy Red. It's your boy Coach, and we might have your boy Ho in the house. But hey, we all here. We all speaking up by our boy Rev, who's taking out another day. So we're gonna pick it up for him. Let's get the show started. Episode 395. We alive.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm hiding. I was here, but I'm back again. Come on back. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the Red and Real Sports Show, featuring me, Coach Patrick Thomas. We are live. Me and Red are live, coming at you in the ATL show. Give me a great sports talk because we are real sports athletes, former sports athletes, who have real sports knowledge, and we're gonna skip right over everything because I'll forget it again, no problem. Move right along. We are here, and we have a special guest in the house. He is no stranger to sports talk. He comes on and helps us out, and we go to him. He is the host of the Sports Roundtable, which you can hear weekly Wednesdays from 7 to 9. He is sponsored by his favorite place in Atlanta, the Big Easy Grill, where you can get a good meal. And I do it for him. I recommend the red beans and rice. H.O. in the house. What's going on,
yes,
H.O.?
Sir. I'm here. What's happening, everybody? Good morning. God morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a live this sports show today, as Red told you all. We thought it was gonna be a quiet week, but this week has awakened to a whole lot of different things going on, a lot of good, bad, and ugly. But we're going to get to all of it in a few minutes. And let me move over here. All right. I'm going to do I got number 395. And my number for 395 is a guy who used to terrorize and played on one of the so-called greatest defenses of all time in the NFL. I have to tell you, I know it was top 5 because I watched him along with several members of his crew who are in the Hall of Fame. He's three-time Pro Bowl player, and he played for the vaunted Chicago Bears, and his name is one Mr. Richard Dent. Richard Dent, number 95. Played for Chicago Bears. I'm 3-timer. That's our number for today. And he was a terror along with Hampton, McMichaels. You can call all of them out on that team for the Chicago Bears that won a Super Bowl title and actually had the fridge running a touchdown, which was crazy to see, but hey, it happened. Guys, how's everybody doing today? How's the weather?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I was out early this morning. Me and Duke went out and did a little walking, but everything is good. Good to go.
Duke gave you a little exercise day, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit. He was hyped up. So believe it or not, I need to figure this out. In my neighborhood, they got some chickens across the street, and I'm like, I'm not sure they're supposed to have chickens across the street now. And they mess around and got in the yard, and I had to go and tell the folks, hey, you got to come get your birds before we have some dinner. Me and Duke had dinner tonight.
Have some Thanksgiving dinner early. Some old turkey. No chicken, boy.
I'm like, yeah. So, but other than that, everything is good. World Series kicked off, and I think I was on the show when I told y'all Toronto was the team to beat.
Yeah, we'll get into them because they showed their hand the first game last night, but we'll get into them. All right, the Revanite Nation. We're looking at the nation to see who is here. Let's check them out. Let me flip over and see who's here from the Revanite Nation. Let me pull back just a stretch because we got some people that have checked in early, and oh Lord, let's see. Let me go back. I gotta keep pulling back. The coach's corner is here. He said, y'all on CP time today, fellas? No, we here. We live, Coach Corner. We here, sir. The VP.
We ain't gotta be 10:30 on the dot every Saturday. Y'all still start on time every Saturday. We vets in this business. We give us 5 minutes grace time.
The VP says he's in the building briefly. He's in, no lie. Packing up the tailgate, slamming down Thor's hammer to begin another Marvel session of TRRSS, Rev Night Nation. Assemble like the Avengers and rise up. He's on one of those. He's on tour. South Carolina's at home. I believe, and I might be wrong, it's homecoming for South Carolina. Correct me if I'm wrong, VP. All right, Winston Thornton, what's going on, fellas? And chat, smash that like button, y'all, to share. Yes, if you don't do it, you'll miss out on some good sports talk there. So hit that like and share button and move us around and bring some more people in who want to hear good sports talk today, because we're going to have a nice time today. The VP say he's giving preemptive orders to cue the Loonies and for you guys to have a heck of a show. All right, yeah, we'll do that, sir. Joe Black, my guys, I'm glad to be back. Joe Black come to us on YouTube. He's still in YouTube purgatory. Joe Black, how's your son doing? I saw they won last week. Hope they still picking up the wins if they got a game today. All right. Winston Thornton said, dope. His dope one already. We'll get into the dope moments in a few minutes. Let's drop back. We'll get into dope, nope, and cope. But first, we got our own dope, nope, and cope. What you liked, what you didn't like, and what you're trying to help somebody with. Because we know as in sports, a lot of people need some help. So we're here for you to help them out and to make sure that they get everything done. Red, starting with you, what are you doping on, sir?
Doping on my boys last night. Both of them, my Lakers and my Hawks, both not embarrassing me by falling to an 0-2 record to start the season. Hawks started off slow, but bounced back versus the Magic and came up. Trae Young had a solid fourth quarter, and we bounced back. Defense stepped up. That boy Mo Gay had a nice little like I said, it was a team win last night. Overall team win versus the Magic. And then after that, woo, my Lakers and Luka, boy. I'm talking about. I'm just dropping the hammer on the team that eliminated us last year, the T-Wolves. Woo! What a great opening statement, especially after we let one go against Steph and the Warriors. Steph and the Warriors looking so good. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna agree with Winston. I'm doping that the NBA is back and my boys had a good game last night. Both of my teams.
All right, good job. H.O., what you doping on?
I'm doping on the fact that the starting pitcher Trey Salvage was the game one starter, and he did enough to get them. He didn't get the win, but the Blue Jays got a win. He goes from low single A to a game one starter in the World Series. You got to just what a great underdog story that has been. And also, I'm doping on the fact that Zion, who lost some weight and getting his body in shape, first play of the season, and put Wemby on the poster. So I'm doping on the fact that the new weight loss, he still got some springs and he's still doing this thing. So doping on the fact that Zion can go ahead and have y'all talking about what he can do early.
All right, that's right. He did jump in. Yes, sir.
He should have got that weight loss when he should have had that weight loss when he was dating that porn star.
No comment. No comment. Not the porn star.
whatever her name is.
You figure he was getting his calorie burns in with her.
No comment. It's a family show. No comment. Oh boy, my dope moment goes to the reigning MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who he doesn't seem to have lost a step. He don't look like he lost a step from last year, coming out putting double nickels on people two nights in double overtime. His little body boy, he getting to go to the line. I know he shot 20-something free throws the other night. So unless y'all find a way to stop him and got to play a zone, I don't know what you got to do to try to slow him down. But because man ain't working, because he's cooking whoever he's playing. So Shea Gilgeous, I'm gonna give you the props, dog. You are balling right now. Can he keep it up? Yeah, that's remain to be seen. But hey, he doing his thing.
Coach, you say man not working with each other robots.
Yeah, they gotta do something. Because man defense ain't working on him. He got to come up with something different. I don't know if they playing zone and the show ain't working. But I get Shea Gilgeous the dope moment. All right, H.O., what you got for your note moment? I know somebody got your note.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna take this thing all the way to the ATL. Well, down the street in the ATL. We've been having problems with the coaching staff, but now the coaching staff is starting to be a little delusional in the media now for the Atlanta Falcons, as Raheem Dream says that he and Ray he let Ray go because of performance issues. Well, it's a whole bunch of folks got performance issues, including your offensive coordinator, and he's still here. And then the offensive coordinator comes on and he says that he don't think his plays are predictable. Well, sir, if your tight end goes in motion, we know that you are about to run the ball. If your wide receiver goes in motion, we know you're about to pass the ball. If we can see that, don't you think that the other defense, your ops, can see that as well? Now, we have made some bad coaching decisions throughout this season, but to be delusional at this particular point, it's beyond me. So I'm noping on the fact that we got a delusional coaching staff in Flowery Brand.
Oh Lord!
I tell you, man, I don't even listen to him no more. I mean, during the week, it ain't even no point me listening on 92.9 or anything, because I already know I'm gonna hear some dumb stuff. So look, just win the game, and I'm gonna try my best to ignore you during the week. Because like I say, it'll be nothing smart coming out of his mouth. I wish, like I say, it's just certain people in Atlanta. I wish they wouldn't have press conferences.
Oh Lord!
And definitely, yeah. I know, Red. I know you were saying. Did you shake it when you heard about it? Did you shake your head? Because I know you didn't listen to
it. I mean, I heard the clips of it. Yeah, I mean, like I say, just if I start commenting on it, I'm be stressing myself out because it's nothing but a bunch of dumb stuff, dude. Like y'all say, you sound like a used car salesman. A lot of political correct stuff, and really ain't giving us nothing of substance. So look, at this point, just go out and win the game, Raheem, and I'm gonna try to ignore what you say during the week. We win the games on the weekend. At the end of the week, I'll be happy. But listening to him talk now, it's just like I say. I understand why some folks want him gone. I mean, I'm trying to be patient and give him benefit of the doubt. Zach Robinson, I'm completely on board with everybody right there. But and I tell you, well, we'll talk about it. Like I said.
Right. All right, Red, are you like H.O. So are you riding in the same car with H.O. for your note moment about the coaching staff?
Oh, I'm always with H.O. on the Atlanta sports talk. I mean, yeah. I mean, but I'm saying that's not gonna be my note moment though. Matter of fact, Coach, I want to hear I don't want to bite nobody's note. I want to see what your note is, so I won't copy it. So it won't be the same thing. You might want to see your note first. Oh, okay.
I know you know me.
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, my note moment goes to a team that decided to debut some very unique looking uniforms last Sunday. My note moment goes to the LA Chargers and those gray coupon mustard uniforms they had on that was pretty much blinding everybody on TV that was watching them. I mean, I don't know one person that said these uniforms look good. Chargers, start over, because those mustard gray poupon, yellow looking uniforms y'all had on last week were god awful. Try again, do over, start new, done.
Well, Red, I'm gonna tell you this: the Steelers are coming with some on Sunday. I already saw them, and I'm like, oh gosh, not the Bumblebees either. They're different uniform. They're old throwbacks. I'm like, Lord. Don't do that. Please don't. But they're going to have them out there. So we're going to be forced to turn your volume down on your color. So you're going to see more color coming up Sunday unless they change their mind and go with the regular ones. But they breaking out the old school poupon unions there too. I'm like, I don't know when yellow become a color, but got to deal with it.
I hope my Lakers don't start this.
My no moment goes to I guess the Dallas Mavericks fans. They are 0-2 out of 82 games. And the fans are already chanting, fire Nico, fire Nico. I'm like, oh gosh, they played 2 games and y'all ready to get rid of him. You don't have Kyrie. You do know that you don't have Kyrie. He's not there. Cooper Flag is coming on. He ain't ready yet. He's coming. And y'all already ready to fire the man for 2 games? Dallas fans, it's been a while since y'all won. I know, but you got to give this thing a little time, please. And give a man a chance and stop trying to fire Nico and let the games play out. Kyrie will be there. Cooper Flag is going to get better. Even though he went to that school, but we won't talk about that school. Yeah, we won't worry about that. But he's gonna get better, and the team is gonna come around, and they're gonna start winning games. Because several people that predicted, I guess, because several people predicted Dallas to be a serious contender, and they lost 2 games out of 82. People are upset. Give it some time, people. Give it some time. They'll be all right. They're coming around. I tell you, I saw that and I was like, what are y'all chanting for? But anyway, all right, Red, what are you coping with? Who are you coping with?
I am coping with which one I'm gonna use? I'm coping with the Dodgers. Not me, but the Dodgers. They are trying to cope with not being the 5th team to get to the 5th team to. Hold on, y'all. I gotta word this the right way. Okay. Dodgers are trying to avoid. They're trying to cope with avoiding being the 5th team to get either swept or losing 5 games after sweeping the ALCS, the NLCS, and facing the team that won the 7 games. So pretty much the last team that swept the ALCS and played a team that won in 7 games. They lost the World Series, and they lost it either getting swept or they lost it in 5 games. So what I'm saying is the Dodgers are facing either getting swept or losing to the Blue Jays in 5 games if history keeps repeating itself. That's what I'm saying. So Dodgers, hopefully you can break the curse, but the way it's looking, you ain't starting off with game 1. And if the Blue Jays win again today, like I say, you are going to have to cope with possibly being the 5th team in a row to sweep your championship series and then face a team that played all 7 games and they're going to either sweep you or beat you in 5 games. So that's what the Dodgers have to cope with, that history right there. I hope I got it out right that time, y'all. Hope y'all understood what I was saying.
And my cope is on the same train of yours, but I'm coping with the Toronto Blue Jays fans. Toronto, you won 1 game. Look good. Tore up the Dodgers. But for you to start chanting to Shohei Ohtani, we don't need you. We don't need you. I don't know if you want to wake that part of him up. I know he had a rough game. He walked and then didn't.
He still hit a home run.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't want to wake that part of him up now, and he go on a tear and start destroying y'all. So, Toronto fans, chill. Y'all did your thing. You won the first game. Look good doing it. I mean, y'all can hit like I don't know what, but gotta be careful of what you're doing now, because you don't want your team start getting bombarded. Then Shohei Ohtani, he'll be talking about y'all in Japanese. So let it go, Toronto. Be happy you won game one, and we're gonna move on. All right, H.O., are you riding that same car like you said, or you on another subject?
No, I'm gonna get in the car, but I'm gonna get in the back seat, and we're gonna talk about the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves, here we go again, trying to pluck off of our rivals and bring him to Atlanta like the Falcons did. And I would say, because now it's rumored that the Dodgers bench coach is possibly the front runner for the manager job for the Braves. My point is, if you don't bring the ownership with you, then leave him where he needs to be, because the Dodgers is only winning because they got the highest payroll, not because it's coaching or managing. That has nothing to do with it. So if you're going to get him, bring the ownership with you. Otherwise, let it be and let it go, because we don't need no rivals coming over here to sabotage anything we got going on. So that's what I'm covered with. So Braves, wise up. Drink some Crown Apple or something, smoke a cigar, and think about what you're doing. Because right now, plucking from your rivals is not the move. We're looking at it right here in Atlanta. So that's what I'm covered with.
They said the guy's a friend of AA. The guy that I'm hearing about from the Dodgers. They say him and AA go back to the Toronto organization. So I don't know, man, because they already said D-Row is out. They say Ross is out. This might be the guy right here. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but it could work. I ain't gonna say it can't work. I mean, he's still coming from an organization of excellence like us. I mean, even though they Dodgers, they are rivals. They still. I don't know. Do we hate the Dodgers like we hate like the Saints or like the Mets or the Phillies?
Yeah,
I would feel worse.
Nah, we don't hate the Dodgers like that, but the Dodgers are only good because they spend more than everybody. That's the only reason they're good, because they spend more than everybody else. They pitching staff is probably worth over $200 million.
Yeah. But I probably would poo-poo it more if they were coming from the Mets or the Phillies. Two teams ain't done nothing in years, even though they like to think they doing something because they win the division sometimes over us. But when we win the division, we go get these rings, baby. And when they win it, and neither one of them have won anything since 2009. And the Mets, I ain't gonna talk about when the last time they won something. So, like I say, if it's gonna be somebody from a rival team, I'd rather it be from the Dodgers than one of these sorry teams in the division. But I feel you
though.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let me go to the that's our dope open coat. Let me go to the Revenite Nation, because the Revenite Nation is when I say wide open, they're wide open today. Looking at some of these comments. Let me jump to these, and I hope I can make it through, because these guys and whoever's commenting, they got some serious. Let me see. Let me scroll back, as I always have to do.
Just make sure you read that last comment by Coach's Corner. Just make sure you read that one.
Man, let me see what the real Nation.
All right, the VP said his dope moment, Brother Beige getting a dub against them Trojans. That should have been my note moment, but I let that alone, because I had something to say about that game, but I'm going to leave that alone. Well done, Blarish. His note moment, Chauncey, the Godfather of Billups, trying to forget about it. They going to throw his black behind under the jail just for being ignorant. His coat moment, despite being down key players, San Francisco keeps on winning. Kyle has a horseshoe up his rear. Have a great show, fellas. He's out at 5,000.
All right, Vince. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, we heard you,
What
Vince.
else?
We're gonna let you go on to your reception reunion, wherever you go. Thomas, the president said, "Good morning, fellas. I have tickets to the Chauncey Billups production of The Gambler, sponsored by Procter and Gamble and Godfather's Pizza, featuring appearances by Goody Mob, Mobb Deep, and Kool and the Gang." Oh, he covered everything. Oh Lord, now we knew that would be crazy. The coaches corner said, "Dope. Bijan needs 86 yards to reach 1,000 receiving and rushing yards."
Man, we don't care about that. And y'all love these dang on stats. Let's worry about the win. I can't stand Bijan and y'all crying over his doggone stats. God.
Ho, the VP said, "Call ICE on your neighbors. Get them chickens right on up out of there."
I know, right? Yeah. I'm looking over that now,
know.
and I guess he didn't put him up.
Hotline, hold you.
Oh Lord, they
call
got the
that
chickens
hotline though.
Yep. And the president said, HO asked the chicken, "Why is he crossing the road?"
I guess he want to be done.
Okay. He sure would do if he keep crossing. The coach's corner also dope Curry. Curry yet again beat the Lakers. Yes, Steph was on fire.
He was more on fire that second game than in the first game.
Yeah, he's bad. He is tough. Winston Thornton said the coach, Chauncey Billups, looking like Wayne Head walking out the Federal Building the next day. Oh, Lord.
And that UPS hoodie he had on.
Yeah. All right. Joe Black said Blake scored a game-winning touchdown in a 21-20 game today. All right, Blake. Way to run that to get that thing, boy. You was looking good.
Good job.
I know you've
been talking
Blake.
Now, where's Crystal at with Blake?
Uh-oh. You know what?
That was an old Dynasty joke.
Oh, he already said that. I don't know where it came from. Joe Black also said, "Dope is the best financial week in Jacksonville, Florida, Georgia." Oh, the old cocktail party.
Cocktail party this week. Well, coming up.
Yeah, coming up. Dope moment. The president said James Franklin may have been kicked off the Penn State plane, but that $49 million platinum parachute will make it all better. Yeah, he got paid for getting put out of there. So good for James Franklin. He want to coach again. The coach's corner said also, nope. SGA was scoring 26 from the line. It's starting to get ridiculous, and Kerry was spot on about it. Hey, they gotta stop SGA. Can't talk about Steve Curry was spot on about it. Talking about he was going to the free throw line too much, but you gotta stop him. He also talked about your boy Red. Coach's corner said Raheem was delusional in taking a job in the first place for the Atlanta Falcons.
Like I say, I have a complete dossier on Raheem when this thing is done. It don't make point to be talking about him right now because he's still the current coach. I mean, we still got a chance to win. But when he's done, I will have my 2 cents on him.
All right.
I don't want to be this year, though. Yeah, I'm trying to win this year.
Joe Black talking about no moment Chauncey Billups getting arrested for gambling and money laundering. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Also, his coat moment for the Falcons. Oh, Lord. Having to trot out Kirk Cousins for what should be an easy, winnable game. Yeah, there's talk that Kirk Cousins may be starting the game.
How is that a coach, though? You don't think Kirk Cousins can beat the sorry Dolphins now? Y'all Falcon fans got to get some more confidence, man. These are the Dolphins, dog. I don't care what happened last week in San Francisco. We got the Dolphins, the sorry Dolphins coming to our building. I ain't thinking, I ain't worried at all. We are going to beat the dog crap out of this team. Go ahead. Sorry, coach.
The president said, "No, dear Screaming Stephen A., please stay in your sports lane. Trump had nothing to do with bad gambling decisions, and LeBron is still living rent-free in your hairline, recessive head." In the voice of Rambo, let it go. Uh, President, I don't think he's talking about gambling decisions. I think he's talking about what Trump is trying to do to get involved in stuff with it, not just gambling, but just be involved, because that's all Trump want to do, be involved in everything nowadays. So that's to be continued. We'll see what happens. He said, dope, Luka Doncic scored 92 points in his first 2 games, breaking the 56-year franchise record of Jerry West at 81 points. Yeah, Luka's on fire. That weight loss for him has helped too. So, and he told me, go ahead and say the name, Coach. The greatest team on Tobacco Road, the Duke Blue Devils. Well,
there you go. Shout out to the coach's corner.
What are you talking about, Coach K?
Coach. Yeah, all right, Coach Corner. We know who got the lead in the record between them, who did what. So we're gonna move on most national championships, but that's beside the point. Let us move on. All right, college football review. All right, H.O., tell us what you thought about this week. And Red, when he gets through, you just roll behind him, because there's something at my door I have to go pick up real quick, and then I'll come right back. So y'all just go ahead and talk, and I'll be right back. Won't take long.
Shoot, this week, Texas A&M looking to put a stamp on their undefeated season thus far. And Florida and the Lane Kiffin situation is increasing more and more, that Florida could offer him upwards to $80 million, and everybody at Ole Miss is having a fit. So that's kind of what is taking my eye in the college football world right now. And more than anything is I guess the Julian Love kid from Notre Dame, the running back, he might have worked his way up into a top 3 pick in the NFL draft. Because he doing his thing. And Alabama's on the road, look like. Alabama's on the road. They done look like the board done kind of figured it out. They on the run right now. If they can continue this, maybe them Crimson Time fans can calm down and get off the nervous ladder, because they've been nervous for a long time. So yeah, they look like they kind of trying to turn the tide and win out. But I'm not sure if they gonna. I'm not sure if they be able to get to the SEC tournament. SEC championship game. So we'll see. But that's all I got in the college football world from last week.
Yeah, it's been a strange kind of year. I mean, like you say, Alabama, they started off losing to Florida State, and we thought, here you go. Kalen DeBoer gonna run them out of town. Ever since then, it's been nothing but bliss, including coming down out my school and getting the victory down there. So it looked like Alabama has figured it out. That Simpson kid, he might be, like I say, he might be invited to the Heisman race too, and he might be a top pick. So Alabama, they back on track. Texas is still a little overrated. I can't wait till we play them. Like I say, Vanderbilt. Now Vanderbilt might be a story. I thought they were just a fluke last year. Coming into this year, that coach they got, he's definitely making an impact. And Diego Pavia, even though you lost to Alabama, which I hated, but you don't seem like you don't bounce back from there. You still in top 25. Vanderbilt in top 25. Whoever would have thought that? Making some noise in our SEC.
Yeah,
like you say, Oregon, they bounced back from their loss. Texas A&M still undefeated. We're gonna wait to see what happens when they play a good team, but they looking okay right now. Indiana still proving that they more than a basketball school. I don't know how they doing that. Ohio State, well, nice schedule you have. We'll wait till the real competition comes. Georgia Tech still undefeated. Whoever thought that? Whoever thought Georgia Tech? When you combine the records of Georgia Tech and UGA, it'll be a combined 13-1, and the 1 is from Georgia Tech instead of the 1 is from us instead of Georgia Tech. So good job, Chief. You got to give Brent Key his props. He definitely doing his thing over there. Definitely making a change. He said he was gonna make a change when he came in, but that's what they all say. But he actually doing it. Haynes King is definitely putting the team on his back. And like you say, Key is definitely proving he can recruit well. But that's pretty much it. Coach's USC team came up in the top 25 after a long absence. I'm not sure they still up there after losing to Notre Dame.
Nope.
Are they? No. Okay,
Nope.
so they fell out. So that's pretty much what it is. UGA, and after the new rankings, we got back up in the top 10. Georgia Tech is in the top 10. Oh, and your boy Carson Beck, he showed his true colors versus Louisville with 4 interceptions, and they pretty much almost out the top 10. So they failed the most spots after they dropped 7 spots this week. Thanks to your boy Carson Beck, true colors showing. So that's pretty much where we at. Coach, you got anything to say in the comments you want to read?
Just what you just said about USC dropping out the top 25 after losing Notre Dame, and yet you put Michigan back in the top 25, and USC got the same record as them, and USC beat them. I'm gonna deal with that. We got a tough one on the road today against Nebraska, who seem to come up short, but they play tough all game. But that's another game story.
Beat them down, Coach. Beat them down.
That's all we got to do. Joe Black says if Georgia defense ever gets the correct start line for a game instead of coming to the game in the fourth quarter, we may do something.
You ain't lying, man. God, can we start one game actually the right way?
Yeah. And like you said, Joe Black said Carson Beck still likes to throw to the other team, which he does. And the coach's corner said, now watch. Red Auto have lost all confidence in my squad. I hope we lose all games so Sark can get thrown out the house like Jazz on the Fresh Prince.
Hey, it might happen, man. It might happen.
Yeah.
As long as y'all lose in Athens in 2 weeks.
All right, we got 3 ranked games we need to pick today. There's a lot of good matchups of ranked versus non-ranked. Couple close ones that's going to be talked about, but we're dealing with the ranked matchups. Number 1, right off the bat, Ole Miss is playing Oklahoma, and this one is, I don't want to say it's an elimination game, but it could be for somebody. So, Red, who you got, Ole Miss or Oklahoma?
Man, you know that Oklahoma quarterback started out so hot. Man, he fooled on through 6 interceptions. But then Chambers, I don't know if we opened the blueprint to beat him last week. And it's at home now. Oklahoma, I mean, it would be kind of silly for you to lose this one at home. But then you let Texas come and beat you at home 2 weeks ago. So I don't know, Oklahoma. I mean, can you handle the offensive firepower from Ole Miss? Is Johnny McTeer healthy enough to take on the Mississippi offense? Man, Coach, let me see what the line is. You know what? I'm just gonna make it easy. I'm gonna take Oklahoma because they the home team. Because both of these teams have played well, and both of these teams have had a letdown. And it's been at home for Oklahoma State. At least Ole Miss lost at our house. But I'm gonna take Oklahoma just off faith alone. I think they'll hold it down in their house, and I'm hoping Johnny McTeer hand is a little better. I don't know, but he's still playing, so I guess he's their best option. So I'm gonna take Oklahoma to bounce back and and whole serve at home versus Ole Miss. Man, Ole Miss, I hate to see y'all lose 2 straight, but it might happen.
All right. H.O., who you got, H.O.?
Who you got, Horace? We on Oklahoma and Ole Miss, Horace.
I'm taking it looked like the punch spread 5. Ole Miss is an underdog, so I think I'm gonna take Ole Miss to win the game and to win the game. So that'll cover the spread and to win the game. So I'm taking Ole Miss on the road. Lane Kiffin trying to get some more money. If he win this game on the road, Ole Miss go come back to the table and say we need to renegotiate your contract. We'll give you some more money. So I think this is gonna be a bounce back for Ole Miss for sure.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ole Miss too, just because I don't know why, but I like Trinidad. He's a good dude. He can ball. He ran out of time, and I guess Georgia. Georgia started tightening up on him. He couldn't handle it because that defense started chasing him around, so he couldn't get away from it. But Oklahoma gonna have a tough defense too, but we'll see who comes out of that one. All right, the game that everybody's talking about on TV, which is on, will be on soon. And I know nobody ever thought they'd see this pop up on your TV screen. Missouri against number 10, Vanderbilt. Number 10. Those words will never go together, have never gone together really in history. Number 10, Vanderbilt. Who win this one? SEC battle, H.O. Number 10 was Vanderbilt, number 15, Missouri.
Can we take the over?
You can take it and add some. You got to put up some delicious fruit cups.
I think Vanderbilt will come through, and they'll continue their winning ways. I'm taking Vanderbilt. I don't even know what the point spread is, but I'll take them just because they're the underdog. The last time Vanderbilt was ranked in the top 10 was being the top 10 part of school. But I'll take them today. I'll take them today at home.
Okay. I'm going to go with Vanderbilt too. Missouri, I think, is a paper tiger. They got 15. They'll be out of the top. One of the SEC teams out of the top 15, 25 soon. They're a paper tiger to me. They decent. And their coach is rumored to be going to another school, so I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm going to go with Vanderbilt too. Paiva got the hot hand, so I'm gonna go with Vanderbilt. Red, who you got? Missouri or Vanderbilt?
It's unanimous. Going with the hot team. Going with Vanderbilt. Diego Pavia at home. Pretty much gonna run the show. And like you say, I'm with you, Missouri. Like they kind of, I don't think they're that good. They'll probably fall out. So.
Now, the last game. Ranked game at least. This one easy for me. Texas A&M and LSU. And y'all know how I feel about LSU, so I'll let y'all talk about this one. Because you know I'm going. Red, who you got? Texas A&M or LSU? They playing in Death Valley.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the underdog because I need Texas A&M to lose a SEC game so we can have a chance of getting that SEC championship. So Texas A&M, this might be the week you lose one. I know Brian Kelly desperate down there. So coach, when he get desperate, this usually the game he win right here. When all the chips are against him, and we think, man, there ain't no way LSU gonna win this one after what they did previously. Yeah, this gonna be the game LSU win and knock off Texas A&M and get them that one loss I need, or just give them a loss period. Yeah, so I am gonna ride with the Kelly guy, Brian Kelly, to show up at home. Because man, y'all had some letdowns, man. Y'all at least can get this one now. And I know Texas A&M undefeated. I mean, you lost to Mississippi at Mississippi. You lost to Vanderbilt at Vanderbilt, but you at home. You got them at home, coach. So no excuses, Brian Kelly. If you lose this one, man, they might have just gone kick you on about it because you are going nowhere with this program. You can't get this one now. Come on now, Kelly.
All right, H.O., who you got?
I don't coach pulling for your downfall, but come on.
I'm going with A&M. I think the best quarterback in the SEC right now. So, yeah, I'm going with A&M. I think they continue they winning ways, and LSU, they about as phony as a $2 bill or a $3 bill. So I'm going with Texas A&M to keep that thing going. Somebody out of Texas got to do something, and the show ain't the Longhorn. So I'm going with A&M for sure.
Oh yeah, you felt a Longhorn fan, right? Or you felt a Duke fan. He gave up on the team, so he ain't worried about him. He'll probably agree with you. Said Texas A&M is the best team, so out of Texas. So moving right along.
I don't know why you giving up so early. You the one pumped them up, and now you giving up. Coach, you pumped these Texas boys up. Don't give up like that.
Yeah, after a while, reality set in, and you start thinking about it like we ain't got a chance, all right? And you got Archway Cookie Manning. So moving on. Won't go anything else. All right, let's see what the nation have to say. Who they picked for their wins. I'm sure somebody will have an upset in there somewhere. Let's see here. Come on, Slowpoke. All righty. Joe Black, Thomas said Georgia Tech is down 3 starters, including wide receiver Malik Rutherford. Okay.
I didn't know they had.
That's interesting. He said, the coach's corner said, I'll watch it, H.O. He said, no, coach, I ain't giving up on my. Oh, that's right. You just want Sark gone. You just want to get Sark out of there.
Okay.
Right? The president said, my push pick, LSU. That'll upset special. Kiss the fish.
Do we smell it, Thomas? I want to smell it.
He's probably gonna smell it after a while. Some hotline. That might be Brian Kelly. All right. Joe Black said they selling gumbo to raise the bow for fire Brian Kelly, but LSU gonna pull the upset. A lot of people going with LSU with the sneaky upset. Wow. I didn't think LSU had any fans left.
I'll be right back, y'all. Keep going. I'm coming right back.
All right. Let's see. The coach's corner says, let me put this up here. He is moving slow. He said Vanderbilt by 2 touchdowns. Winston Thornton says Missouri in the upset. Okay. A lot of upsets this week. President says intriguing, but I'm going to take Missouri. Vanderbilt is -2. Okay.
Be better off taking the over.
Yeah. Joe Black said Vandy. Winston said A&M. Let me see what we got here. Joe Black said Ole Miss. Winston says Ole Miss. So it's a mixture of everything going on with these groups. The coach's corner says he going with A&M. He said it hurts, but A&M is in his son's top schools to attend. Okay, so he got to go with them. All right. I think that's it for the picks. Let's see. Yeah, that's it for the picks. Who everybody wanted to get. I said so. Only 3 games now. Like I said, it's a lot of close games, but it's only 3 ranked teams that's playing. 3 games with ranked teams playing each other. But like I said, there's a lot of games that could go either way. And Texas is playing Kentucky, Well, it's been a struggle, but they'll probably pull it off more than likely.
They'll get on. They'll get on with Kentucky. They go wipe Kentucky up.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. All right, let's move on. We talked about the World Series, the start, and like HO has predicted to let y'all know, Toronto came out like gangbusters the first game and put up 11 runs. Blake Snell was totally a 360 from what he did last time. He pitched when he won the game.
Yep.
He got shelled very badly, which I know a lot of people didn't expect. But hey, Toronto does have a hidden team. That's one thing you can say about them. The pitcher might not be very good, but they can hit. So they came out and jumped on Blake Snell and took him out, and they won 11-4. Ho, what's your comments on that one?
Yeah. Toronto needed this game. This was almost like a must-win game for Toronto, believe it or not. They needed to make sure that they come through and win at least one game to get the momentum, because the Dodgers can throw some pitching at you. Even though Toronto can hit, they needed this game to be, in the way that they won the game, gives them confidence and letting them know that the bats are still alive and they can hit regardless. So I was proud of the guys. I mean, everybody was hitting. Come off the bench to hit a grand slam. I mean, everybody in that lineup hitting. And the way Vlad has been doing his postseason, hitting his postseason, he's well worth every bit of money that Toronto gave him.
Yep. Okay. See, now I'm getting distracted by we're watching College Game Day and looking at the food. If y'all can see this food today, well, it's gone now. It's amazing.
Oh, right? I saw the stack of pancakes they had.
Yeah.
Everything. I was trying to.
All right, Red, what's your comments on the Toronto Dodgers first game? Comments.
Man, I started off looking the Dodgers way. You know, Blake Snell on the mound, 2-0 lead, and man, I think it was Kirk that got on, and you blink your eye, Varsho take one out the park, just like that. It's 2-2.
Boom.
And boom, it was 2-2, just like that. Then I guess an inning or so go by, we get to the 6th inning, and man, they knocked Blake out. You gave up 5 runs, but the base is still loaded. You know what I'm saying? And so eventually you get down to whatever his name, Varger. You pinch hitting. He take it because of that Dodgers bullpen that all year long we've been saying that Dodgers bullpen was gonna get him. And here we go. Dodgers bullpen showed up right on time for the Blue Jays, because as soon as Snell go out, wham, wham, wham. I mean, all over the place they knocking balls out the field. I mean, Snell gave up 1, but the bullpen gave about 2 or 3 home runs. And I mean, like you say, it was just became a blowout. I mean, you went from 2-2 to 3-2 to doggone. It was like 9-2. So I mean, then you blink your eyes, 11-2. So man, like I say, the Blue Jays just really teed off on Snell and really teed off on that bullpen. And like I said earlier in my Coke Dodgers, you are facing getting swept or losing in 5 games if history repeats itself. So if I were you Dodgers, I would get my act together and try to win tonight. Because if you don't win tonight, some of us gonna be thinking, like I said, sweep, a gentleman's sweep. Even though y'all could lose the first 2 and go back to the Dodgers and do it. But because like the good thing about the Dodgers is anybody can get hot in that rotation, in their rotation or in their lineup at any time. But like I say, the Blue Jays, they got a formidable lineup too. Like Ho said, Vladimir Guerrero, that contract, he got definitely proven he was worth that money, man. I mean, you love to see the pay your superstar contract, and then to see the superstar have a great season and end up in the World Series afterwards. Yeah. They ain't thinking about that contract no more. Ho, they like, man, shit. I'm glad we got them locked up. So, man, so I don't want it to be I really want it to be a good series, maybe 6-7 games. But if the Dodgers don't get their act together, it's gonna be over with real soon. So we'll see what happens tonight.
Yep, game 2 tonight.
They got Yamamoto,
who has some of the nastiest stuff pitching wise, off speed. So that may be a factor in slowing down around all that off speed. Because as you see, fastballs ain't working. So you better try to fool them if you can. All right.
Yeah, off on the fastball.
Yeah, we're gonna do this before halftime because it may take a while. It's the NBA preview, but we ain't talking about the NBA preview. We talking about I guess you can call it the Gamblers Anonymous. I guess the conspiracy with Chauncey Billups,
Damon
Terry
Jones.
Rozier. Yeah, Damon Jones. We saw that they all have are accused because they're not guilty yet, but we'll see of gambling, illegal poker games, and elaborate sales, and working with the mafia on fixing games and everything. Red.
Yes, sir.
I know we're not casting any aspersions on anybody. What's your opinion on these guys, and how do you feel about them?
I feel like this is just crazy. Some of these guys are complete morons. I mean, Damon Jones, you're a little weasel. You're a little weasel, man. You've been a little weasel for the longest time, slurping all over LeBron, and now you about to get him in trouble. Asking him, you playing tonight, LeBron? And then you go run back and tell your little Goomba friends that, let me stop saying that, but they come after me. But man, what is up with you, dude? Come on now. LeBron, I wouldn't associate with this guy ever again. If there was a reason to cut off Damon Jones, LeBron, you found it, man. I mean, really. I could tell this guy been a weasel for the longest time, man. Just a little sorry, end of the bench weasel. You lucky that LeBron even consider you a friend, man. I mean, this how you gonna pay him back by putting his name, involving him? I don't really think LeBron. I hope LeBron ain't stupid enough to be involved in this. But man, just the fact that you using his name or asking him questions about his health and then running back telling somebody so they can use that to make illegal money gambling. You a weasel, Damon Jones. This coach and this is the type of weasel that brothers don't want hanging around him when they get a little success. That this weasel just like him, man, gonna bring us all down. Get out of here. And Terry Rozier, dude, you just seem like just a young, dumb thug, man. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. It's been something about you ever since you left Boston or something. I mean, you always been talented, but something been kind of off with you for the longest time, because you could play, but why haven't you really reached that height of your NBA talent? I know why, because you've been doing side stuff, gambling, and no telling what else you doing on the side. Terry Rozier, because you should be playing in all-star games. You got the talent. When he came into the league, he was looked at as one of the most talented people in the league. They ain't made no all-star games, ain't really playing on winning teams, but you out here, you got a side business going on, and you got money to lose. The money that you winning ain't more than the money that you got to lose. You a big dummy. And here we go. Last of all, Chauncey Billups, one of the most respected guys in the game. What are you doing, man? You are gonna ruin your legacy, your career, ruin your coaching staff, put stain on your family's name because you involved with the mob over fixing poker games. Dude, what are you? Are you some young nobody hustler walking the New York streets to fix games, working for the mob? Dude, you are a respected NBA player. Why are you out here fixing games for the mob like you some fool that's been on parole trying to fit in with the mob. You know, one of these little lackeys that they have that's kissing butt. Come on, guys, fellas, I got a game. You get on and you go from there to maybe you'll be a made guy if you make them some money on this game. Chauncey, you are never gonna be a made guy. Let me tell you. Let me let you in on a little secret, Chauncey. No black guys are ever gonna be a made guy. So I don't know where you think you going in your crime family, or why you feel the need to hook up with the mob when you are a respected athlete in your own sport, in your own profession. Don't even need to be doing this on the side, Chauncey. So I don't understand why you involved in this at all. But I mean, like I say, you just can't tell these guys anything. They have good things going for them, and they just like to ruin it by doing dumb, inexplicable crap that none of us can explain. Can't none of us say, why is Chauncey Billups involved in this? Terry Rozier, what are you involved in this for? And you got games to play. Season started. You're supposed to be focusing on the Heat and getting the Heat back to the playoffs, and you got this side crap going on. Damon Jones, you a weasel anyway, so I ain't surprised. I'm just mad that you. Well, LeBron should be mad that you putting this stain on his name. But other than that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm so disappointed. And I'm disappointed in Billups that he would allow himself to be involved in this. Terry Rozier, the truth and the facts coming out about you. So we see now why your career has never gotten to the heights that it should have. And like I say, Damon Jones, you're just a weasel, man. So that's what I got to say so far on this, Coach. I'm sure I have more to say when more facts come out, but that's what I got to say, Star, now.
Well, just in case y'all didn't know now, after what Red said, two things. One, Mafia, Red called you Goombas. I didn't call you that.
Coach, man, what you doing, man? Don't try to put me on. Hey, man, don't put me on their radar now.
Oh boy, you tickled when you said that them Goombas. Yeah, that's about right. And Damon Jones, just in case you didn't know, you're a weasel. As simple as that. You're a weasel.
Yeah,
like
you are.
Ho, how you follow that up? What you got on this topic?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can follow this up because Red has some very neutral things to say, and I just wanted to make sure that the people in Philadelphia, New York, Chicago, Detroit, yeah, make sure y'all understand that HO had nothing to do with that. But I'll tie it together like this.
Y'all put a bullseye on me, man.
I think the NBA, just like the NFL, they will use a fall guy to make sure that they distract everything and everybody. And I think Gilbert Arenas is being used as the fall guy. Because in the three guys that we talked about, Damon Jones, Chauncey Billups, and Terry Rozier, what do all three of them have in common? Each of them played for Rick Pitino. And Rick Pitino has been associated with, I'm not going to say the name, but we all know that Rick Pitino is an Italian guy that is been associated with a group of guys that we are not privy to talk about because this is a family show. So with that being said, Rick Pitino has been recruiting and recruited these guys to do this and that, allegedly. So once again, Gilbert Arenas is the fall guy to take all the attention away, while behind the scenes, Rick Pitino skates and slides out of this because he is the one common denominator that all three guys have in common. But nobody's going to talk about this guy. Everybody want to talk about the high-profile guy, the face card guys, because this is what the media wants or the NBA wants to do to make sure that all the attention goes to them while still protecting the organization that really has everything to do with it. And don't think that these organizations don't have anything to do with how the payouts and the gambling and the sports gambling, the results of all those things, they're heavily involved in that as well. So, but to take all of the pressure off of that, they're going to put all of the media and the marketing on all of the guys that we all know, instead of the people that's behind the scenes pulling the string. So that's how I look at it. I think this is a big showcase of I'm gonna hide behind the curtain while all of these other things are taking place. So yeah, I'm not surprised, but Chauncey Billups, I am surprised in him. He just got into the Hall of Fame, and now his Hall of Fame inductee is going to be in question if all of these things go down. But they'll do anything to try to protect, not necessarily the shield, but the logo. And they're doing a very good job in protecting the logo right now. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that any amount of money, you'll sell your soul and sell anything to try to get a couple of more dollars in. That's sad to say. And that's all I got on
it. HO has spoken. He talked. So y'all two have talked about the difficulties and what these organizations are doing as far as dealing with sports. I, on the other hand, will not say anything and protect my identity. I think these guys have been gotten involved in some that I can't believe they didn't know what they were doing. One makes 20-some million, one makes 30-some million, and that is not enough money for you. I'm confused. I'm thinking that's living money. That's not it's generational wealth. I mean, but y'all, you just, and like I said, innocent until proven guilty, or like some people are saying, guilty until proven innocent. So to do something,
hold on, Coach. Before you go further, let me just back to my previous comment. I just want to say I am not judging anybody involved in this. I have no issue with anybody in New York or Philadelphia or Chicago. Hey, I love The Godfather. I love Goodfellas. It's some of my favorite movies. So I just don't want nobody thinking Red is judging anybody. I have no problem with anybody in those cities. Do what you do. I'm more judging the guys that's in trouble, the brothers that got involved. That's all I'm talking about. So like Tarzan and Coach said, I am not judging anybody in those states. I have no problem. You guys do what you do. I'm living my nice, innocent life where I am. So please don't think Red is judging anybody. Go ahead, Coach. Right. I just want to get that out there for somebody come pay me a visit.
Yeah, we don't need visits coming. We're nice people, and it's just a shame that all this is basically corrupting sports, or allowed to corrupt sports, because people allowed it in. They let it come in, so it's gonna be a black eye for sure. And I heard somebody actually say, and I quote, "Well, why they didn't come down?" This is the name they use. Why they didn't come down on Phil Mickelson when he bet? I said, let me give you a history of Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson bet a whole lot of money, of over millions of dollars. But Phil Mickelson did not bet on his sport. He bet on football, basketball, baseball, but Phil Mickelson did not bet on golf, allegedly. So you can't jump on down his throat because of what he did gambling, talking about all his gambling. He didn't bet on his sport, they saying. Somebody tried to say he didn't, but it turned out that it was not true. So you can escape that, and we can move on. But Chauncey Billups is really the big surprise of everything, because I didn't expect that from him. doing what he's doing. Now he's the last person I expected to be involved in anything, because Chauncey Billups, like H.O. said, you just got in the Hall of Fame. You got a lot to lose, and I do mean a lot. Those other guys there, they got a lot to lose too, but not as much as you.
Yeah,
you one of the most respected basketball. This is all true. Then I don't even think this is a stain on you. I think this is just it makes you look very bad, sir. And I hate that for you, because you were a good guy. And like I said, they always thought of you as hard nosed, playing ball and everything. And now, if your name is associated with this and it turned out to be true, that's all people gonna remember about you. They're not gonna remember your tough play with the Detroit Pistons, or the fact that you were the coach of the Portland Trail Blazers. They're gonna remember you as a degenerate gambler. He did when they said fixing poker games. I immediately thought, I know y'all might have remember this one. Made me think about Fred Sanford when those guys were stealing money from Lamont. And Fred had these glasses in his drawer that could see the other folks' car. And that made me think about, they said they had those glasses.
They stole Fred glasses, man. Somebody stole Fred glasses.
X-ray tables, shuffling machines that were fixed to shuffle right a certain way. That's a lot of money going into all that, trying to get all that rigged up. And so they don't want to lose money, so they're gonna do everything to keep their money. So when they rig all that stuff up, I mean, it's a shame. But let me see what the nation said. Thomas went back to the baseball, said for the first time in a while, even Drake had a hit. Talking about the baseball game. And Anthony Core, good morning. He said, even more surprised, and I thought the World Series was over. This game getting zero press coming from a casual baseball follower. And they be talking about it now, though. I'm assuming they are. So stay tuned at that first game. Winston Thorne said Terry Rozier going to kiss the baby on this one. He been gambling and point shaving for years, and all of that's going to be scrutinized. If he gets less than 20 years, I'd be highly surprised. Now, I don't know how many years they're going to get, because I haven't heard anything about jail time. I know that they're looking at getting kicked out the league for sure. I don't know about jail time, but with something like this, you could, and it's a possibility. So I hate that.
If the FBI is involved, his jail time is considered.
Yeah. Yep. Chauncey may not get jail time, but I don't see how Rozier gonna get out of it.
They said Chauncey gonna get kicked out. Winston said Chauncey gonna do like H.O. said. Chauncey gonna get kicked out to HOF if he get found guilty, without a doubt.
I didn't know you could get kicked out the Hall of Fame. They can kick you out.
Yeah. Wow. You know how they do. They'll get that. They did Shoeless Joe Jackson baseball. They banned him and got him out for what he did. All right, Anthony said the league didn't want any appearance of impropriety, then the league shouldn't be promoting gambling so much. During the Hawks game, they played about 12 FanDuel gambling commercials. The league loves to control who can and who can't make money from what legal activity. Chauncey may have had something held over his head. Conspiracy. Anthony, I'm going to backtrack on that. FanDuel is not for the players. Now, let me clear that up. FanDuel is not for the players to be betting on their own sport. Now, I got no problem if a basketball player want to bet on baseball. Okay, whoop-de-doo. That has nothing to do with you. But when you are alleged, like Terry Rozier, to come out of a game where they say you get 20 points, and you have like 9 points, and you get out of the game with a fake injury. Oh, no. That's a no procedure, brother. They're not gonna let you get away. FanDuel don't have anything to do with you being that stupid. If you pull something like that in a game to manipulate a game so somebody could get some money. That's kind of backwards. Winston said Damon Jones put no stain on Braun's name. Jones did NBA insider training. All three are going to do time for this white-collar federal charges, so they'll end up where Martha Stewart was. Martha Stewart had the complexion for the connection. They don't have the complexion. They're a little darker than Martha. So to say they're going to be in a little country club prison, could be, could not be. It depends on who is doing. Red, the president said, ladies and gentlemen, introducing H.O. Colombo and his confidential informant, Red the Weasel.
Man, I sure hope you think there's something else to do this morning instead of watching our show.
Oh Lord. Oh my goodness, they so stupid. Nando, good morning, Nando. He said all these guys make too much money to be gambling. This is just some ignorant choices made by them all. Absolutely, without a doubt. It's just ignorant choices. If I had $26 million, I ain't betting on nothing. I ain't betting on my. If I had a child playing ball, I ain't betting on him. We got money. We good. I ain't betting on nothing. I don't care if it's who gonna win the 10th annual jump rope competition. I ain't betting on that either. I got money. I don't need to bet. I'm not even side bets. And you know, somebody said went to talking about Michael Jordan. I said, Michael Jordan bet. Oh yeah, he bet. But Michael Jordan didn't alter the outcome of his games, though. See, that's where it gets in the stupid form right there. When you got betting on your own games, if that's true about Rozier. And then the thing with Chauncey fixing poker tables in club, whatever, so the people can't win there, that's a crime too, if allegedly he did it, like they're saying. So I don't know. It's all a big mess. Joker spending money. Okay, let's see. Winston said all of these charges are financial, which in all actuality, the Secret Service could get involved if they chose fit to do so. Jones has the best chance of not doing time, but Billups and Terry definitely will.
Man, Jones better do some time. That old little weasel. I throw him in there just for GP alone. Get in that jail, boy.
Red, you better be looking over your shoulder because the president said, and I quote, Red is going to have a visit from some carpet cleaners drive up in a white van after the show.
I ain't answering my door for nobody. They're going to have to bust in and get me. They're going to have to chase me. Come on. Let's see how fast you guys can run.
And Anthony said, Coach, not even playing scratch-offs either, huh? Yeah, well, hey. It depends. You know, it's all subjective, but just the fact that I don't think they have a problem with anybody betting because betting is around, but the fact that you put it on your team and the outcome of a game, that's why the FBI and other folks are coming in and looking at it. I think that's the biggest thing right there. It's not the fact that you bet, it's the fact that you betting on your team and putting your team involved while you are playing. I think that's where they got the little problem with. So anyway, it's a sad situation for all of them.
And then what Pete Rose was doing?
Yeah, HO, make sure, like you always say on your show, we got to make sure we get our scratch offs.
Yeah. Get that Powerball ticket.
Yeah.
Powerball.
All right, we done gone through a lot. It's halftime. So we done been through all these different things going on. But we're going to make sure we get back to actual sports. When we come back, we're going to do an NBA preview. And we're going to talk about some things going on with football. We're going to do our football picks. So we'll be right back. All right. We're back on Red and Red Sports Show. As I said, we're going to go into NBA basketball as well as the NFL. We're going to do our picks for the upcoming game. All right. Let's see. Winston Thornton said race in this case had nothing to do with it. The charges and previous records create their custody level. Financial fraud is low custody, but if they get hit with a conspiracy or a RICO, good night, Irene. Now, I don't know if they're going to go with RICO charge. That could be. I don't say they won't or not, but it could. I don't want to say, you can't say never. And they also, Anthony Corr said that makes sense. So we're going to move on from that. And now we're going to get to the NBA preview, where we've already started the NBA season. And we got some good players, good games going on, some real good games, especially for OKC, who have played 2 double overtime games. I said, wow, that's a heck of a way to start the year for the champs, having to play them tough games. All right. Let's look at what I want you all to do is to pick your conference champs and your championship. 2 teams going to play in the championship. Red, who you got? Conference champs?
All right. That'll work.
Team.
All right. Well, I know it's early, but right now, if I had to pick the conference champs in the East, I'm trying not to be a homer pick. Please, the way the Hawks started off, I can't even pick them early on right now. Right now, if I had to pick, I would love for the Hawks to make the East Finals. But right now, if I had to pick someone, I would go with New York. I would go with New York versus Cleveland. I mean, they starting off the season as the favorite. Those are the 2 teams that kind of last year finished right below where they wanted to finish. Knicks lost 7 games to the Pacers. Cavs, they lost 7 games. Matter of fact, both teams, they lost to the Pacers. So the Pacers are out this year. Well, who knows? They may not be out. I mean, they playing hard right now. Who knows? They might be involved. But Cleveland and New York are built to win right now. So you would think they would have the edge to make the conference finals, because if either one of them don't make the conference finals, it's going to be a huge disappointment unless they have some bad injuries. Now, personally, I would love for my Hawks to sneak up in there and have an unexpected season, but it's still early right now. But and don't sleep on Philly too, because I mean, Philly can stay healthy. They might make a little noise in the East too. But for the most part, I'm gonna go with New York and Cleveland in the East, and in the West, I'm gonna go with. Now I am gonna be a homer this time. Yeah, I'm gonna go OKC and the Lakers. Even though I think there's a lot of good teams in the West, and I'll pick the Lakers and the Knicks. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lakers and Knicks for the finals. I mean, I don't know how we gonna look when LeBron get back. Hopefully, we'll look better. We looked good last night, but I don't want LeBron coming back ruining our chemistry now. So he need to hurry up and get back so we can ingratiate him into this, so we can go on and get started, so I can see how we really gonna be looked throughout the season. But like I say, right now I'm gonna pick Lakers and Knicks for the finals. But of course, like every year, I would love for the Lakers and the Hawks to meet in the finals. Just not realistic from my local team side, because they ain't ever made the finals before. But hopefully it's the first time for everything. But you guys got to start making some noise, so you're gonna have me and Hope looking bad every time we start and jump on you guys. So hopefully you guys do something. Just keep making us look bad. Why don't you do something and make us look good, so when we speak on you, we won't be looking silly. But anyway, Both teams 1-1 right now, but coach, if I had to make an educated guess, I'll pick Lakers and Knicks for the finals. But I would love for it to be Lakers and the Hawks.
All right. Hey Joe, who you got?
I was looking at the standings. Let me get back to it. I ain't mad at New York pick, even though I don't like nothing out of New York. I'm gonna start with the West. I'm going OKC in San Antonio.
San Antonio
surprise.
I
think San Antonio will be the surprise of the year. Wemby is going to show his international game in the United States. I think this is going to be San Antonio's year. And so yeah, I think they'll edge out Minnesota and Golden State. But San Antonio and OKC in the West. I was gonna have Orlando slip until I saw how Hawks handled them last night. So they out.
Yeah, we handled them.
They I was surprised in how we handled them. So I'm going Cleveland and New York. Cleveland and New York. Boston gonna have a rough year. So I'm going Cleveland and New York with Cleveland and OKC in the finals.
No, that wouldn't be a bad finals too. Now keep in mind, Coach, me and Ho both hold out hope for the Hawks to sneak up in this race somehow. So we got to change our picks in the middle of the season for the Hawks. Give us that leeway.
Yeah, these are conditional picks based on how the Hawks do. Put that disclaimer in there.
All right.
Now, Coach, what them Sacramento Kings don't do?
Okay. I'm not a Sacramento Kings fan. I'm going to go on air and say that correctly today. I am not a Sacramento Kings fan. I will be an observer this year. I have no team because I'm protesting that my boy actually went to Sacramento. It was a personal thing for him because of his work and all the things he's doing on the West Coast. And he wasn't going back to LA or either LA team. So
I thought Denver would probably bring him back. I mean, that seemed like that worked last year. But who knows? Or maybe Phoenix. I thought maybe Phoenix had a chance. I probably would look for him to go over there. Right there. So
yeah.
Talking about Westbrook.
Yeah.
He'll be back. Yeah, he'll be back. We can talk up a little bit till you get back. But like I said, I mean, I know. Go ahead, Ho.
I think Houston could be another team that we need to talk about in the West, but I'm just not sure if they can overcome their point guard. Their point guard. Missing a point guard over in Houston. Yeah, I'm not sure they can overcome that.
Yeah, Durant ain't no leader,
so. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Y'all do know Van Vliet is out for the year, right?
Yeah, that's why I said I'm not sure if Houston could overcome the loss of their point guard.
Okay. I just look at OKC look like the team to repeat, but I think something's gonna trip them up. I don't know who, but they could repeat. I think somebody gonna trip them up. So,
well, we'll see. I mean, they can't keep going double overtime to win these games.
I think OKC could start reading the newspaper clippings a little soon and get slipped up and get tripped up by somebody that we least expected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would say this also. I'm not sure if OKC has anybody that can defend Wemby. I mean, I know they got some big guys, but I don't know if they got anybody that can defend Wemby. Because Wemby, he's not a low post threat, but he's a mismatch nightmare. And I'm not sure if they have the guys that can actually hold him or stick him. And when Harper gets back, it's really, and Fox get back, when Fox get back, it's really gonna be on and popping in. And they're doing all this winning without even Fox even being on the floor yet.
Yeah. All I can say about Wembanyama is 2 words: cheat code. That's all he is. I don't care if you play him on NBA or 2K or in real life or whatever. That kid is a human cheat code, because some of the stuff he's doing is not normal for a 7'4", 7'5" guy to do. And I don't give him, but that's not normal to see a guy out there dribbling between his legs and spinning and putting up a fadeaway 3-pointer and hitting it at 7'4". That ain't normal. And then also you got Akeem Olajuwon, who taught him the dream shake. I'm like, why would you? That's like giving a soldier a gun, a bigger gun. Like, golly, how you gonna give him that weapon? He already got enough weapons, but you're gonna give him that, and he's out there just annihilating people. Now, all I need for him to do, well, I don't need for him, because if Kareem said, "Come here, son, let me show you how to do the sky hook," and he perfect the sky hook, it's over for the NBA. They can forget it. He ain't to be stopped at all. Like, already hard. But I look at Houston with that big lineup. It looked like it's gonna be good, but it could be a detriment to somebody with speed on their team. They're gonna beat you up on the board, but if you got speed, they can't roll with them. And before I got cut off red, I'll say it again. I will not be a Sacramento Kings fan. I will be a casual observer this year watching basketball, because I wasn't a fan of him going with the Knicks. But hey, like I said, it's a personal choice with him because he wanted to stay. I think he has a school and some other businesses on the West Coast and his family. And I think it's his last go round. He's going to retire, and he want to end it in front of family. So I'll give him that.
That's my call. I'll be right back.
Okay. I thought he would stay with Denver, because that seemed like the best choice, because Denver is loaded too. But anytime Aaron Gordon scored 50 points in the first game, like, wow, how in the world did that happen? Aaron Gordon and 50 points. But my championship, I think it's going to be, I go with everybody else pretty much. New York and I guess OKC. I don't see nobody. It's going to be hard to read. New York, like the guy said, I heard it on here, heard it on First Take, I heard it everywhere. This your last chance. I don't want nothing. No one in nothing if you don't win it this year, because the East is bound. The only teams out of the East that could beat them, that could really play with them, is Atlanta if they don't get hurt, Cleveland if they don't get hurt, and Boston's that thing with Jason Tatum. I don't think they got enough to beat. And then you lost Porzingis and Al Horford. I don't think they got enough. And those teams.
You think Milwaukee is going to be a factor?
No Damian Lillard, no Miles Turner. Oh, they got Miles Turner. I'm sorry. Yeah, they could be okay. Milwaukee could be okay if they would stop playing them. They just got to do one thing, and that's with that Antetokounmpo kid. And I ain't talking about Giannis. You got to play Giannis's brother. You got to get him in the game. I don't care what you got to get him in the game. Some kind of way, close out the game or something. But no, he ain't going to get no game. They did that so they can keep Giannis. So Giannis can stay with them and say, hey, see what we did for you? We brought your brother in. So, all right, let me see what the Rev 9 Nation say. The coach said, H.O., show that hook. Oh, Lord.
How about show that jersey, coach?
Dang, we'll see the Lakers jersey. Coach Corner said, Warriors all the way. Curry gets number 5 and surpasses LeBron James and finally gets the respect he deserves in the media. I'm trying to figure out where Steph Curry don't get the respect. Well, he get plenty of respect to me. Like they always call him the greatest shooter in the world, which he is. Now Coach's Corner, I'll just say this to you. He's not the greatest point guard in the NBA history. He's a shooting guard to me. He's not the greatest point guard, but he's a great shooting guard. Moving on.
Hey, now. What about Kobe?
Let's see. LeBron will take away from Luka.
No, this is Luka team now. Have you been watching the last 2 nights? LeBron is the co-star now. I don't even know if he's the co-star. He might be the special guest star. He might be the guy coach at the end of the credits. They say, and LeBron James.
Yeah.
This is Luka's star.
Winston Thornton said, Red, stop it with Bron hurting our chemistry. We need all the help we can get, especially with a point guard that doesn't play defense.
All this owl and we. It is LeBron fans and then it's Laker fans. Ain't no we in this. They try to put me on the same class with them, coach.
April Thomas said, what up, everybody? Hey, April, how you doing today? Thank you for joining us.
Then my boy Ron Thomas.
Oh, Lord. Winston said, wait till women put around 10, 15, 20 pounds of muscle. It's a wrap for the league. Yeah. I don't want him to get too big, but if he adds on some weight with that body, with that ability he has, it could get real ugly.
Women got to make the playoffs first now.
Yeah. And Nicole said, Curry not getting any respect if Aisha Curry got anything to do with it.
Steph is already making plans to lead that woman. Soon them kids get grown. I promise, Coach and Ho, I promise you, and everybody listening, Steph is making his plans. If he's smart, he is making his plan right now. I don't think he care about money, but he probably ain't gonna leave her while them kids still young. Soon them kids get older, he gonna be up out of there. He gonna find him a new girlfriend, somebody that respect him like he should be respected. I just can't stand her out here keep making all these comments and keep making him look bad when this man ain't done nothing, ain't did anything to embarrass her his entire career. But like I say, Steph, just be smart. You'll fix it in the end.
Like father, like son.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. Anthony said, agreed, LeBron coming off the bench.
I don't know about that, Anthony. I'm gonna just keep talking about the Hawks and stay out of Lakers business.
Winston said, I'm a Lakers fan. That's a Bron fan. All right, in response to somebody.
I don't know, man. You talk about LeBron so much. I don't know when you talk about the Lakers. Y'all got to let it be known that you are Lakers first and players second. Then maybe we wouldn't think that y'all are just, all, LeBron, because that's all y'all talk about. Oh God.
If y'all wondering what I'm smacking on, the most underrated cookie in the world.
Tates. Oh,
must be a macadamia. What is that? Let me see. Not the Tates.
Girl Scout cookies. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Tates Bake Shop.
No, they in the grocery store. Yeah. These are the most underrated cookies in the world, boy. When I tell you they slap, whoo, they be slapping. You hear me?
Who is it? What kind of those?
Chocolate chip.
Okay. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go by and pick up Tate's Bake Shop chocolate chip cookies at any Publix or Kroger's near you. Or Ingles, whichever one they had.
We doing commercials now?
I guess so.
No, I know people wonder why I was just smacking on cookies. I saw Red eating. I figured I could eat some too.
Oh, go ahead, yeah. Hey, if Ho eating them, they gotta be good, y'all. So go. Make sure you look for take
Product
chocolate
endorsement,
chip
ladies and
cookies.
gentlemen. Product endorsement. All right, it's time for 5 for 5. Well, I moderate and I give 5 questions. My 2 co-hosts give 5 quick answers. They got about a minute or so to give the answers. If they go over the minute, well, they'll see something happening that usually don't happen, but we'll see if it's gonna happen because I can make it happen. All of the above. 5 for 5. The music was already told. The vice president said cue the Loonies. So I'm gonna find the Loonies and we'll get started with our 5 for 5. And then using the Loonies to tell everybody they got
Hold
5.
on. Coach is gonna say he wanted me to show the hoodie before we started.
Oh. We're gonna ignore that. Let's keep going.
Can't
please.
ignore anybody in the chat.
All right, Red. First question to you, Red. Did Gilbert Arenas snitch? Yes or no?
He might have. I know he sure did say he was gonna. So I don't know, Gilbert. Should we take you at your word? I mean, 1 minute you getting indicted on something, and then a week later, we got 3 guys getting arrested. So I mean, if the shoe fit, wear it. So, but I don't know if Gilbert want to wear that snitch title right now. But man, Gilbert, you talk so much on your podcast stuff. We don't know whether you for real or joking. But all I can say is it does look suspicious that you get indicted for gambling and in connection with certain people in certain other states, and then now other people get arrested. So who knows? But it, sounds about right, Coach.
H.O.
I think I said my piece about Gilbert earlier. I think he's the fall guy. But I would say this to add to that. If he's snitching, I can guarantee you the NBA is paying him a handsome amount of money to tell everything that he knows about anything that he knows about. So if he's snitching, he's not snitching for free. I would just say it that way. He's not snitching for free.
Oh, he's a paid snitch. All right.
Oh yeah, the NBA got loan money, so they send him checks after checks after check, and they probably renewed up his underdog deal for his podcast. So yeah, if he's snitching, he's not doing it for free.
All right. Next question, H.O. Talking about Doug Martin, the man, former base football player who died while dealing with police custody. Was his death a simple death or something wrong with it?
First of all, prayers and condolences to the Martin family. You never want to see somebody go out that way. Nice short career. Maybe for 2 or 3 years, Doug Martin was a name that you can talk about. But I do agree that there was something fishy about his death, and it shouldn't be no surprise with the state of where we are in the U.S. So yeah, I'm not all aboard with how he passed away. I think something definitely was fishy about it for sure.
All right. Red.
Yeah, I'm with H.O. It's a sad way to go out for a former NFL running back who had 2 1,400-yard seasons, 2012 and 2015, both for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Had 11 touchdowns. I mean, yeah, he did this his rookie year too. Rookie year, 1,400 yards and 11 touchdowns. So, yeah, to look up, I want to say, 13 years later, and he's no longer with us. And the reason is because, and then he died in police custody under mysterious circumstances. I'm not even sure why he was in police because they say it was a home invasion or whatnot. We don't really know all the facts behind that, and it's sad that we're not gonna be able to get the facts because he passed away. He can't speak for himself. So all I got to say is prayers and condolences to his family. I'm not gonna listen to any cops come out and tell us what was what. The man passed away in your custody. Just wish the family prayers and condolences, and don't do anything to hinder this man's name because he's not here to defend himself. So prayers and condolences, and it's just a sad way to go out for a former 1,000-yard running back. Man, dude had almost over 5,000 yards in his career. Like I say, rest in peace, Doug Martin.
All right. Next topic. Jets owner not happy with his quarterback. What do you think about that, Red?
I tell you, when Woody speaks, he really speaks, man. I mean, he don't really say that much, but it's not. I tell you what, it definitely don't look good for Justin Fields because Woody don't even say that much. When he is saying something, he is dogging his own quarterback. That ain't good for you, Justin, because the Jets don't have lots of star quarterbacks gonna come through their program, the facility. He spoke out on you, which means he don't want to see your black behind throwing passes to him no more. Man, you are done in New York. You definitely done this week. I don't think, you done, Justin. When the owner come out and say that about you, like, man, can we just complete a pass? Can our quarterback throw the ball? Dude, over with. The Falcons, boy, we sure escaped disaster by not drafting this kid right here, man. Oh, I'm not.
It has to be really, really bad for owner to come out and talk about the quarterback instead of the actual coach who actually picked the quarterback. So if you're tired of the quarterback, then I'm just curious of the tolerance level of Aaron Glenn. Because Aaron Glenn, the one who brought in Justin Fields. And I just hate it for Fields. He has failed from grace. Once the owner comes out and talk bad about you, that's a code word for blackball. So I feel bad for Justin Fields. Sorry the kid is having to go through this, and they say you go to New York to die, and I guess we'll be wearing black, Nick, the next time we see him because his career in New York is just about over. But that's all I got.
All righty.
I don't understand why you never did anything. I don't know what's going on here.
All right, Red. Next question. Who's the front runner to manage the Braves?
Well, I think we already talked about it, but I'll say it again. I think it's going to be the bench coach for the Dodgers since Mark DeRosa and David Roster appear to be out of the running. I guess I'm not sure how a lot of fans are going to feel about that. I know we've got one guy. I think Ho disagree with the move so far. So yet to be seen how everybody else going to respond to it. But if it is the Dodgers bench coach, and he better come in and realize that we got to get back to the playoffs. So I hope he realized the task at hand. But even with the hiring of the coach, AA has got some personnel issues he has got to work with because you got to fix this pitching staff, man. It seemed like the offense was coming along at the end of the season. And I believe we had one more month to the season. Braves would have snuck in that wild card. Because it seemed like they were getting hot. They got hot in September and went on that 10-game winning streak. Now, if it was one more month left in the season, I think they would have eventually, say if they had got hot in August and we had September to go, I think they would have snuck into the playoffs. So Braves, they just got healthy at the wrong time. It took them September to finally start playing Braves baseball. But I think we got a young kid up and coming in Hurston Waldrop. We still got Spencer coming back. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with Sale, but we got to fix our pitching rotation. That is definitely a must. You can bring Ozzy back. You can bring the hitters back. I'm cool with the lineup, but the rotation has got to improve. Things gonna be the same again. We have got to get this pitching back to where we are, and that's top 10 in baseball. Our pitching has got to carry us. That's what we do. We are brave. We about pitching. So we get that taken care of, and it don't matter who you pick to manage the Braves. We'll be back.
Okay. H.O.
Yeah, if we plucking from the Dodgers, if he's the leading guy, like I said, unless he bringing the owners with him, I'm not liking where that's going. I would rather for the Braves to actually just sell to a billionaire owner who's invested in winning championships, because that seems like that's the way it's going right now. Is who's big bank take little bank, and we got little bank, or we won't spend big bank. I mean, we making big bank.
We got big bank.
We won't spend big bank.
Yeah, we making the money. They ain't spending.
Yeah. I would just hope that the Braves reconsider this and stay in house and get new ownership who actually cares about winning and actually cares about the actual city of Atlanta. I'm tired of all these out-of-town owners that's just making money off of the city just to pay taxes. We need somebody who's here, born and raised, who's been through the gauntlet of being an Atlanta fan. I wish they could do it that way and just buy the team and keep everything we have in house. We got just as much talent. We just need some more pitching. That's all I got.
Come on, Tyler Perry. Come on, put your bid in and buy the Braves.
Exactly.
You want a fan in me? Buy the Braves.
All right, let me go back. Winston's, I doubt Arena snitched, and he went at Rachel Nichols for trying to push that narrative of him snitching. He's also said, from what I'm hearing, he was having a mental break. Talking about Doug Martin broke into a home and it's looking like he OD'd, but the facts itself isn't out yet. Yeah, they mentioned somebody dealing with mental issues. Don't know if it had anything directly to do with what happened with him, but that's what they were saying. And Nando said prayers for the Martin family, and he also said Gilbert is the fall guy in this scenario.
I told y'all.
Justin Fields, he needs the correct OC to unlock his skill set. Fields will be a career backup from this season going forward. Yeah, that's what it's looking like for him. All right, next question. H.O. Let me see if I can pull it up first. Yeah. Russ versus Sean Payton. Russell Wilson versus Sean Payton. Who's right? Who's wrong?
Both of them wrong. Neither one is right. This is just childish and immature two grown men going back and forth. You're making too much money to continue to go back and forth about something that you can't even control at this particular point. Russ, you on your third team now. Got you a Super Bowl. You got you one of the coldest women in the world. Go ahead and raise your family and do your thing. Sean Payton, just trying to finish your career out and just be quiet. If a coach start to entertain former players, it kind of shows you the immaturity of the character that the coaches have. If he's supposed to be a leader of men, so in that case, if Sean Payton is responding to Russ and going back and forth with Russ, it shows his character as a man and why his coaching career has been what it has been since he left New Orleans, since he don't have Drew Brees.
Read your comments.
Well, I agree about Sean Payton's lack of character. But really, it was Sean Payton that started it anyway when he made the little comments about he wished the Giants had waited to play Jackson Dart after he played. So Russ was just that was a shot at Russ, I believe. And I'm with Russ taking the shot back at Payton, showing some mocks and say, look, coach, you out here bound hunting. You wanted me to be in the game so you can tell your defensive boys to go out there and kill me. It's obviously Sean Payton has an issue with Russ. But why Sean Payton got an issue with Russ 2 years after the fact? Dude ain't played for you. He don't play for you no more. You should have been over it, Sean. Why you taking shots at Russ? And like Jose, Russ could have just let it go like he usually does. But I mean, I feel Russ a little bit like, wait a minute, man. I don't even play for you no more. Why you even bringing me up? So yeah, I'm gonna hit back. I'm gonna say you still bounty gating after 15 years. You a classless, you know what? And I agree with Russ about Payne. He is classless. He really don't have no character. He's a great offensive coach, but he definitely is a classless SOB. And you don't, I mean, taking shots at Russ for no reason, dude, that's on you, Payne. And then he had to come out after the fact and clean up his comments. They just show you, Sean Payton. Dude, just keep your mouth shut. Don't worry about Russ. Worry about your team. Now, if your team fall off all of a sudden because you out here taking shots at former players, that's on you, coach. Stop being a classless SOB like Russ said and worry about your own team and stop taking shots at former players in the media. Loser. God, I'm with Russ. I mean, Sean Payton was out of line for that.
I think some of that ATL Sierra got into Russ. That's why he said something.
She probably the one told him to come back. Like, come on, man. You gonna let that guy talk about you like that? Hit back. And now he hit back. I'm saying because Russ don't usually say nothing. She probably got tired of him coming at her guy. She probably say, man, you better say something, boy. You better say something. You know Future would. Oh, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Red, you have a lot of visitors today.
Oh, man. Russell gonna send the Goon Squad after me now. Oh, Lord. Sierra may send the Goon Squad after me.
So what you saying is another Will and Jada situation where she telling him?
Oh, no. I know Sierra. I think Sierra really love Russ. I'm just saying she probably saw what Payton said and probably say, man, not in a malicious way. Just say, man, I probably respond to that. Or you gonna let him talk about you like that? So you better say something. I don't know. I don't know how I would, but I'm glad Russ said something because really Payton was out of line for taking the shot at Russ.
Okay. Yeah. Nando going back said the Braves have a first-time head skipper, and he also said that Sean Payton, if he pulls up, is a classless individual, a classless act. Russell was just defending himself, and I don't blame him for that. Yeah. And the coach's corner said players speak about wanting to beat their old team all the time. So no issue with that. But the back and forth, though, is something women do, not men. So, yeah, sometimes these athletes and these coaches get in the media and they just yap back and forth like, I said this, well, I'm going to tell you this, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll tell you this, blah, blah, blah. And so forth and so on. Then it goes to unnecessary levels. And it's something that shouldn't even be going on because you got better things to do. Or at least you should have better things to do. But moving on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our 5 for 5. We had 5 topics, different discussions. And we are moving on now to the NFL. Well, Joe, give me your thoughts about the week in review in the NFL. What happened? What went on that caught your eye?
We don't know if we're gonna have our starting quarterback this week.
We being the Falcons, right?
Yeah, we being the Falcons. Oh yeah, he looked good earlier in the week, but now he's been limited. And Kirk Cousins been increasingly taking snaps. Other than that, I'm 6-1 in fantasy football thanks to what's the kid out in the Chargers?
Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert is one of my quarterbacks. So shout out to the Herb.
Game that other night. So
yeah.
But on a side note, before Red go, HO, I'm gonna say this to you. This is a personal shot to you. If you don't reach through the screen and pass us some of those delicious cookies, we gotta do something to you. I can't come around it. I do something to you because you look like you enjoying yourself, and you can't be allowed to enjoy yourself with the delicious cookies and not share the load.
You can DoorDash them. You can DoorDash them, I'm sure. Instacart or something.
What store?
Publix.
Ladies and gentlemen, another shameless promo.
Publix, Food Depot, Ingles. Ingles got them for sure.
Yeah, see, I was about to say, so I'm finna get started on Ingles' very delicious breakfast, but I'm gonna leave that alone. That's for another show. All right. Red, what do you think about having last week something that caught your eye in the NFL?
Well, let's see. I know my Falcons went down to the 49ers, but like I said, it was the Niners. Fans going crazy. It was the Niners. They got to remember Kyle Shanahan. The Niners are a well-coached team. Okay, so I don't really care who the Niners have missing or who hurt from the Niners. No, you got to play your best game or you're gonna get beat. Okay, so fans going acting like the sky is falling because we lost to San Francisco. San Francisco first place team. It's not like we lost to some trash team. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care who the 49ers don't have. If they coached by Kyle Shanahan and they got players drafted by the guy GM of the one played in Tampa Bay.
Lynch. The Lynch mob.
Yeah.
John Lynch.
Right. No, they're a good team, and they've been a good team since those two guys got there. So it don't really matter who they missing. You better bring your A game, especially up to Levi Stadium, or you're gonna get beat. And we didn't bring our A game, and we got beat. And that has no reflection on what's gonna happen tomorrow when we kick the Dolphins' butt. So I have absolutely so because we lose to San Fran, now all of a sudden you got fans worried about how we're gonna play against the Dolphins. We're gonna beat the crap out the Dolphins. Okay. I still believe that we got a good team. I mean, I'm not gonna let one loss to San Francisco deter me. Now, if we lose to a team like the Dolphins, then I can understand all the going crazy in media. But I'll tell you what, if we lose to the Dolphins tomorrow, I ain't gonna listen to the same crap that y'all was saying this week. So you should have shut your mouth and just waited to see what was gonna happen this week instead of acting all depressed last week. Because if we lose, it's gonna be the week to act depressed and all going crazy. We lose to the Dolphins, but it ain't gonna happen. I guarantee y'all it won't happen. We are gonna drop 30 or 40 points on this doggone team. But anyway, what else happened? Let's see. Man, I didn't know we were gonna do a review. Let me go back and look at what happened last week.
It can be a quick one, and have to be a long one.
Yeah, but you know me, I like to get some substance. I don't like to just.
ESPN just reported Cousin is highly likely to start.
Yeah, I figured that much. The Bengals beat Pittsburgh starting out last week. That was a shock, but it looked like Joe Flacco was a good move. Bengals might have saved their season by bringing in Flacco. Chiefs bounced back. It seemed like the Chiefs are full go now with all their pieces back. Everybody was writing the Chiefs off, and nope, you can't write them off as long as Mahomes is there. You're not gonna be able to write them off. And now they're looking like they're the AFC favorite. The Panthers just keep winning. I don't know why. Rico Dowdle. Okay. Browns. Time Star should do it. Stop them. Colts just keep kicking butt. They the team to beat. Falcons got to play them in 2 weeks. Cowboys, they doing everything they can to stay alive and try to sneak in the back door of the playoffs. But if they don't, you'll know why. They defense, and you traded Michael Parsons. What do the Cowboys need right now? A young pass rusher. What did they get rid of before the season? A young pass rusher. So Dallas, you reap what you sow. And like I said, other than that, that's pretty much in Patriots. Look, I mean, Drake May is proving he's that guy. I mean, he's definitely been playing good. His completion percentage is on the record pace. Patriots are back, man. It didn't take long, but they back. And that about it. Giants bad lost to the Broncos. We'll see if that derail your season. But other than that, Lions still on they train. Buccaneers just keep losing players every week, but we'll see if it affects them. Eventually affects them. Maybe the Falcons can sneak back in the top of this division. And the Seahawks, Sam Darnold still pushing along. But other than that, yeah, we're ready to make this week picks, Coach.
All righty. Let's see what we got here. Okay. It is time for the NFL picks. I got to get some good old pick 'em music. Let me go back to the full screen. I don't know why it's taking so long. Come on, Slowpoke. I know you don't want to do right. There we go. All right, let me find some pick 'em music. It's time for the NFL picks, where we pick every game and we see who wins. Some intriguing matchups to this week, as always. So let me find some good old pick 'em music, and then we'll get started with let's see. I'm gonna go to the HBCU music this time. All right, got the HBCU pick 'em music. All right, HO, we're gonna start. Well, Red, I'm gonna start with you because this is an intriguing game. It's a funny game. I know where you going. Buccaneers versus the Saints. Who you want? Who you picking?
Can I go a tie with this one? And they both lose 0-0 tie. Tampa Bay should get this game, Eagles and all. I mean, Saints looking like they're gonna be one of the top teams drafted next year. But now, I mean, it's in New Orleans now, and it's a division game, so you don't think of the upset ain't in play now because the Saints have. I mean, Rattler's doing okay now. He ain't all that, but in the Bucks they are just they losing players every week. So you don't even know who's healthy for the Bucks. But Baker's playing, so as long as you got Baker, you got a chance. So I'm gonna go Tampa Bay over New Orleans.
HO?
Oh boy, I'm with Red. I want both of them to count. Yeah, I want both of them to have a tie. I don't want either one of them to lose. Just have a tie. And if I can get Spencer Rattler to go to Big Easy Grill and get some good old seafood today and be ready for tomorrow, maybe he'll have a career game and beat Tampa Bay. I got the Saints in the upset, even though I don't like neither team, and I would hate to say it, but if I'm gonna pull for the Aints in 1 week, this will be the week. Maybe when they play them again, it'll be another week. But I got the Aints in the upset over the Buccaneers. Spencer Rattler eating some red beans of rice in a shrimp basket from the Big Easy.
All right. Yeah. Y'all, I want to see what the guy called, he looked like him, great value, Patrick Mahomes, going to do. Can he sneak the one over Tampa Bay and make the race closer? I don't think he can. I think that the Falcons know how to do it on their own. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. The next game is the Aaron Glenn Survival Bowl. the Jets and the Bengals. Who you got, H.O.? Jets and the Bengals.
The Bengals. The Bengals.
You ain't giving any thought, did you?
No, the Bengals.
All right. Where do you got?
They gonna have a comeback game again.
No, Lord.
The Bengals, they're like over here. Ain't even no thought. If the Jets play, take the other team.
I tell you, I'm gonna go against everything I believe in because I want the Bengals to lose. I'm gonna go with the Jets. I think Aaron Glenn tried to save his job and go on with the Jets. He's gonna try to save himself. I mean, his job, they ain't gonna fire him after this game, but it ain't looking good for him. But I'm gonna go with the Jets against everything I believe in. But moving on, here's a good matchup: Bears versus Ravens, and I do think Lamar Jackson will play. Can somebody check that out for me? I think he's gonna play. They were saying he was practicing.
Yeah, he's probable. He's probable right now.
All right. I think this is the start of the Ravens.
He said, Coach is going to say he's
No, he out. He out.
Oh, he's out? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Bears then. Who you got, H.O.?
I'm going with the Bears if it don't matter if Lamar plays or not. Ravens defense is awful.
All right. Red?
Yeah, I'm with the Bears. I don't trust this Ravens defense, and honestly, I don't trust this Ravens team. Bears.
All right. Let me go with the Rev Night Nation, see who they got. All right, Winston Thornton said Bucks. Nando says the Bucks. Alexis Hill says good afternoon. Good afternoon, Alexis. Bucks by 3. He also said he's going with the Bengals over the Jets. I don't know why none of y'all are fall on that sword and go with the Jets, but hey, that's okay. It's gonna work out. Coach Corner said, "Bump that. I'll never go for the Aints. Bucks beat the Aints all the way back to they stink, nasty, smelling city." Winston Thornton said, "Bengals gonna skin the Jets up." He said, "Tigers by 20." The Bengals, in Coach's Corner said. Nando said the Bengals. He also said, Coach's Corner, just like he just said nope, Lamar Jackson is O-U-T out. I saw him trying. Let me see. Winston Thornton says the Bears. Alexis says it don't matter. Ravens by 3. All right, Alexis, Ravens by 3. Coach Corner said nope. 15 minutes ago, he was listed as out of Lamar Jackson. Nando says the Bears, and the Coach's Corner says the Bears. All right, let's move back. Interesting game right here. The Bills versus the Panthers. I think it's time for the Bills to get on track, and I'm going to go with the Bills to beat the Panthers, even though Rico Dowdle running over everybody. I'm going to go with the Bills. Red, who you got, Bills or Panthers?
Well, I need the Bills to win, so Bills.
H.O.?
Bills win, but Dowdle goes for 200-yard rush.
Again?
I would love that. I would love that. I got him on my fantasy team.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, Dowdle goes for 2. He goes for 200-yard rush, but the Bills win.
Perfect.
Right.
It's perfect scenario.
All right, Red, 49ers versus the Texans.
Texans. I don't care where they
Texans
play.
gonna be
Pick.
defeated.
That's right. They're gonna
All
bounce
right.
back. No, they're at
All
home
right,
too. I'm taking Texans at home.
Yep, HO.
I'm gonna ride with the 49ers and Milton on the road. I think Matt Jones goes back on the road and upset. Well, not upset, but take out the Texans on the road.
All right. I'm gonna go with the 49ers because, like Red said earlier, it don't matter what Kyle Shanahan team put out there. He's gonna have them in the game no matter who hurt or whatever. So I'm gonna go with the Niners. McCaffrey gonna go off on that Texans defense, and Coach Medium Shirt gonna lose another one. All right, next game. This is an interesting game right here. HO, Giants versus Eagles. Who wins?
Eagles win. Scatterboo 3 touchdowns.
3? Wow. Oh, scatter. Boo. I'm going to go with the Eagles. I don't know if Scatterboo going to get 3 touchdowns, but I'm going to go with the Eagles as well. The Giants are about to have a letdown for the next few weeks. But anyway, Red, who you got? Giants or Eagles?
I'll take the Giants in another upset. You know, I mean,
okay.
It would really surprise me that the Eagles get beat by them twice. But hey, I'm not an Eagles fan, so I'll take the Giants in the upset. After losing like they did last week, you think they come try to bounce back against the division rival. That was a bad loss to Denver last week. So this don't tell me something about Jackson Dart and Brian Davis, because they should have won last week. Now I'm gonna see how they come out and play against the Eagles. If they can't give a competitive game against the Eagles, it's not gonna look too good for your future, Brian Davis. I'm gonna take the Giants.
Yep. All right. The president said he got the Bucks, the Bengals, and the Bears, all B's. Winston said the Panthers gonna pull the upset on the Bills. Nando says the Bills. Alexis Hill says Bills. The coach's corner said Bills got Shakir back. They're gonna punish the kittens. Josh Allen back on his MVP track. Yeah, he's off right now. He's way off his MVP track. All right. Thomas Holcomb, the president, said the Bills. Winston Thornton said the Texans. Coach's corner said the 49ers. Kittle's second game back, he would show off. The president said the 49ers. And Nando says the Eagles. Let me go back. Yeah, Nando said the Eagles. Winston says the Giants. And Coach Corner said the Eagles. All right, back to the board. This is a quietly intriguing game. Browns versus Patriots. Drake May is hot. The Browns got a pretty good defense. And just in case people want to know, Shedeur Sanders is not playing. Don't y'all look for him. He will not be playing this game, so I'm going to go with the Patriots. HO, who you got? Browns and Patriots.
Patriots. Yeah.
All right, Red, Red, who you got? Browns and Patriots.
It's unanimous. I got the Patriots, but I wouldn't say Shedeur ain't playing. He the backup. Patriots knocked Dylan out of there. We'll see Shedeur. And this could be Dylan Gabriel's last game anyway. Going into the bye, you ain't going to win, man. You're going to be 0, well, you're going to be 1-3. And that one win, you had nothing to do with. Browns, stop playing around and let's see Shedeur after the bye week, okay? Just stop playing around.
All right. Next game. Oh, Lord. Titans and the Colts. I think it's unanimous.
Yeah.
I think it's unanimous.
This is the lock of the week.
Yeah, lock of the week. Colts.
Everybody's the Colts.
Lock of the week. JT with 2 touchdowns, and so is Daniel Jones with 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. All right, we got the rodeo. Got the rodeo game. Can the Cowboys tame the Broncos? Red, who you got? Cowboys or Broncos?
I'm gonna go Cowboys. I mean, I'm just not a fan of Sean Payton. Yeah, you got a good Broncos, good team. Bo Nick's cool, but I'm just picking the Cowboys to win. I don't like Sean Payton. Come on, Cowboys.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys because they got their offense back, and I think I don't trust Bo Nix that much. I think Bo Nix is all right, but he'll flake out and mess up throwing interception. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. H.O.
I'm going with the Cowboys. I think I done talked about Sean Payton so bad that I cannot pick the Broncos in this case. Plus, Dak is on my other fantasy team, so let's go Dak. He gave me 43 points last week, so let's get it.
Oh, all right. Next game, H.O. Commanders and the Chiefs.
Chiefs hot right now. They done got healthy and they rolling.
Okay. Red, Commanders and Chiefs.
You know, if you think about it, that's kind of like the president's nickname, Commander-in-Chief. You know what I'm saying? That's Commanders versus Chiefs. But I'm taking the Chiefs with this one. Commanders, they struggling right now. Jaden is hurt. They ain't playing defense. It's so overrated. So Chiefs, they back to being the favorite again.
All right. I'm going to go with the Chiefs, too, because the Commanders don't have Daniels, and they got everybody's favorite Falcon ex-quarterback, Mariota quarterback, and so, yeah, that's gonna tell a lot against that Chiefs defense. Next game, Sunday night game, Packers and the Steelers. Who you got, Red? Packers and the Steelers.
I got Pittsburgh. They're at home. Oh, no. They're going back to Green Bay, right?
Huh?
Is Aaron going back to Green Bay or Green Bay coming to Pittsburgh?
Coming to Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got Pittsburgh. Yeah. I know Aaron playing former team, but they coming to Three Rivers. And Green Bay, man, they really don't play their best football, especially against star teams. I mean, and if you start this game off slow, don't let Aaron Rodgers get a lead on you where Pittsburgh can just sit back and play defense and run the ball. And now you really don't lose the Packers. But we'll see. The love doctor versus his former mentor, the mentor versus the protege. Rodgers versus Love. This will be a good one right here. I'm taking Pittsburgh at home.
Hey Joe, who you got?
I'm going with the Steelers as well. I love a good storyline and a good story that completes everything that we have been anticipating. So,
yeah, I'm going
with Pittsburgh.
I'm going to Steelers because Aaron Rodgers said this is not a personal game for him. He has no animosity against the Packers. And I'm like Mr. Brown on Meet the Browns. You a lie. You gonna play that? You gonna play this game? He lying. I mean, deep down, everybody that plays their old team got something to prove. You're not just playing for that because you like them guys. You'll like them after the game when you shake their hands and say, glad to see you. Man, I miss playing with y'all, stuff like that. That's pleasantries after the game. But he realized that Pittsburgh is in a bit of a fix after they lost against the Bengals. They could have been running away with it. Now they have to come out and win because they got a gauntlet coming up. So I'm going with the Steelers, of course. In the last game, well, we ought to be able to skip this one too, but Penix is not playing. Dolphins and Falcons, Joe.
I would do the jinx, but I think the Falcons, I don't need a jinx this week. I think the Falcons win. convincingly. If they don't, somebody needs to lose their job after this week.
I'm with Hard 100%. I've been positive all year. You blow this game and embarrass me after I don't guarantee this thing all week. Embarrass me, Red. What you done right? I'm gonna want somebody to lose their job after this, and it's gonna be Zach. If our offense don't drop 30 or 40, Zach, get out. Get out, man. It ain't gonna be Raheem Host, but Zach needs to be fired if our offense don't come out and just drop the world on the Dolphins. I mean, Bijan, Drake, Pitt, I want them all eating this game. Tyler, so no excuses. Come out and show the Dolphins. Have the Dolphins looking in the mirror and say, we really are a bad team. And I want the Dolphins to be firing their coaches and firing some people next week. I don't want it to be us. I want it to be them. So, Falcons, do what you're supposed to do. Bounce back from that San Fran loss on the road. Come home and keep these funky fish alive. Take out your knife and your fork. Let's fry some fish, baby. It's going to be a fish fry in Mercedes-Benz tomorrow, Coach. Falcons, baby.
All right. I'm gonna go with the 5-2, but I think Tua gonna have his best game in the first quarter. And then they're gonna have to play the rest of the game, and then it's gonna be over for him. He'll probably throw about 6 interceptions and melt down again. So I'm gonna go 5-2.
I would love that.
Alex Hill said Patriots over the Browns. Winston said the Browns over the Patriots.
What?
Nando said the Patriots will win. The coach's corner said Pats, Drake May is Himothy. So he's the man. Drake May is looking good. He getting some MVP talk too. So the president picking another upset, say the Giants. He also said the Patriots. Alexis Hill said Colts. Nando going with the Colts as well. Coach's Corner said Colts are playing amazing ball, which they are. Alexis said the Broncos over the Cowboys. Coach's Corner said the Cowboys, they back healthy. Winston said the Colts. I'm going to get that win. I don't know anybody that would consider picking the Titans unless you just felt like it. Nando said the Cowboys in a shootout. The president said the Broncos because I don't like the Cowboys. Okay, that's plain. Winston said the Chiefs. Nando said the Chiefs. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty much universal. Alexis said the Chiefs by 3. Uh-oh. Coach Corner said DC still hurt. So KC plus the refs. Shot for you, Rev. You talking about Rev. The president said that Taylor Swift is going to win. Of course. Coach Corner said, "Go Pack, go." Where they going? They're gonna be going home. I say it. Got to go. Winston says, "Pack attack." The president said, "The old man wins at home, Steelers." Nando said the Steelers. Alexis said the Packers by 3. Dog, Alexis, everybody gonna win by 3, I see. They're gonna have a little game. Uh-oh. Tyrod Taylor ruled out for the Jets. Winston Thornton said Glenn will be fired Monday. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Don't say he loves Glenn. He ain't going nowhere. Not this
Now that Kirk Cousins starting, Falcons by 20, the coach's corner said. Nando said Falcons. Winston Thornton said Falcons convincingly. And Alexis says Falcons. All right. That's it for the pro football picks. We got some upsets. We got some interesting games. And of course, as always, we'll see what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of this part of the show where somebody got the right to do something. Red, who got the right to do what and why?
All right. Hawks, you got the right to pull an upset on OKC tonight. They only come to Atlanta one time. We only play them twice. Next game you got up there in Oklahoma. No, ain't nobody gonna give you a puncher's chance to win that one. But you got a chance to win this one. Catch them off guard. I mean, every time they win, they go in double overtime. Bring them down to State Farm. Let's see if they're ready for our brand of basketball. We'll see. I'm still trying to figure this Hawks team out. So I'm gonna see what y'all got tonight, bro. Y'all don't care if it's a back-to-back. You know, you had a good win last night, but you playing the champs. And when you play the champs, you got to show up. So we're gonna see what kind of moxie our Hawks have tonight when they play the champs at home at State Farm. You got the right to pull an upset, Hawks. I'm pulling for you to pull the upset. Let's go.
Hey, Joe.
All right, we kind of read on this one. Hawks, you got the right to. And Kristaps Porzingis, can you please stay in the lineup? My goodness, you scored 22 points the first game, and next game you out. But honorable mention, Atlanta Braves, you have the right to pick a decent manager, and let's pray that the owners for the Braves open up the purse so we can spend some money and get some talent in here, especially on the pitching side. So Atlanta Braves, you have the right to open up the purse and get and let's spend some money and get the right manager in here so we can bash down Peachtree and win another World Series. Let's win World Series number 3 for Bobby Cox.
Baby.
Let's get it.
That's right.
That's all I got.
Open up them checkbooks, dog, and stop being cheap, Braves. What the world are we going out to the Battery for? You move it up to Cumberland Mall for if you ain't gonna spend some money. God.
I'm gonna go with USC. USC, you have a right to beat Nebraska and stay in the hunt for the Big 12 title. You only one game out. You're in second place, so behind Ohio State and Indiana. So you had a right to hang in there and try to get to the playoff this year. You had a tough one against Notre Dame and made one of the dumbest coaching calls I ever seen in my life, Lincoln Riley, trying to throw a wide receiver pass. I'm like, oh, gosh, just run the ball and throw the ball. You got a chance to win the game. You try to get cute, and it costs you the game. And Jeremiah Love is not an average running back. He's a grown man. So y'all know what defense y'all had against him, but it didn't work. So you got to change some things. So we'll see. USC. All right, let me see. The Nation has some. You have the rights. Let's see.
Who told y'all can throw you had the rights on? Y'all try to participate in everything. You understand? We appreciate y'all.
Winston Thornton said, Zach Robinson, you had a right to rebuild confidence in our offense by lighting up the scoreboard against a less than subpar Dolphins team.
That's right.
The coach's corner said, KC, you had the right to put up 250 yards plus this week. And he also said, Steph, you have the right to get clutch points on the way to your 5th ring and immortal status.
Lord, Coach, that's a whole few months away before we talk about that.
The president said, Deion Sanders, you had the right to just go ahead and take that Florida State job. You know you want it. Yeah, we're going to see if he go ahead and snatch that.
Let me throw this one in, Coach. Let me throw this one in to Coach. I want the USC have a right to beat down Dylan Raiola in Nebraska. I'm still mad at him for for dissing my Bulldog. And one more you had to write, Jared Curtis. Dude, you supposed to be coming to UGA next year. You keep going around visiting these other teams. You have the right to either commit to us or just go somewhere else. You are at UGA, man. Where else you gonna go? Anyway, I'm sick of these quarterbacks. Make a decision and some commitments, man. All these guys, they commit to schools and still going on visits. Dude, this is UGA, and we need a commitment. But Coach beat down Dylan Raiola for us today, though, from Nebraska. Beat him down.
Yeah, we'll see what old Dylan gonna do. Braves, Nana said Braves had a right to be sold to someone that wants the city to win. Yeah, just like H.O. said, you gotta get that money in there.
Tyler Perry. When we celebrating Tyler Perry having $1 billion for if he ain't gonna help us out when we need it.
I've been wondering, does he have an interest in sports? You might not.
No, we don't need Tyler Perry. We just need his money.
Yeah. I don't want to buy the team and put the right people in charge and let them run.
Yeah. He from Louisiana anyway, so we don't. Yeah, he don't understand the culture. So
never mind.
I mean, he understands the culture now, but not in the sports way.
Yeah, never mind. I take it back, Tyler.
Yeah, we just need his money. He just needs to for somebody. Yeah.
Oh, he said put that money up.
Perry's money.
And ain't like he ain't got it. That's for sure. So
making them keep moving all the time.
We want to thank the great
Beauty in the Back. Shout out to Beauty in the Back. Beauty in the Black, season 2.
Oh, okay. Hey Joe, you got anybody you want to shout out to, sir?
Yeah, man. Shout out to you guys, man, for bringing me on. Let me get something off my chest on this Saturday. Shout out to Sports Roundtable and all the tenants. Shout out to everybody who's still honoring breast cancer awareness and domestic violence, and also Alzheimer's and dementia. Shout out to all those folks who are going through it, dealing with it, and surviving from it. And shout out to everybody who tuned in today in the chat. Love you guys, man. And that's all I got. Make sure you catch Sports Roundtable each and every Wednesday, 7 to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Facebook.
All right. It don't look like so far any upsets taking place. I don't know if you can call Ole Miss beating Oklahoma an upset. They're leading 15-10 right now, so I guess higher ranked team is kind of an upset, I guess. And the UCLA mystique is over with for this game. They're losing 28-0 in the second quarter, so that pretty much going to end all that UCLA upset talk. Georgia Tech leading 10-3. North Carolina losing again, which no poor Bill. I feel sorry for you, Bill, but it's okay. You got your young lady to hug. Make you feel better, I guess. I don't know. But all right, y'all. I want to thank everybody for coming out and listening to us. Join us again next week. 10:30 starting time. And we'll be back. We'll pick up on the news of the day and find out what happened in sports and who moved up, who moved down, and who had a rough time. And I report that I will not be here next week if Pittsburgh loses. I'm going to put it out there. I need to try to hide it. If Pittsburgh loses, I will not be here. Later, y'all.
Coach will be here bright and early in the morning, y'all, next week.